Hi, Natasha Davis at Because You Can. I wanted to show up here this morning, fresh off a dog walk and school run, just to share this message with you. Because I've been thinking a lot lately about how people are not growing. So, something that I want to share with you is that Tony Robbins always says that either you're growing or you're dying. Now, that just seems like a kind of throwaway comment, really. Some people are always growing, they're always open to opportunities, they're always seeing the positive in everything, they're always in gratitude. And some people seem rather fixed in that they don't want to change things, they hold on to what they know. There's different ways to be in the world. So, something I was thinking about is that this kind of, if you're the type of person, some people can handle that, but it's like safety, okay? So safety in your comfort zone, safety in what you know, staying in a job that kind of keeps the money coming in, all of those type of things. It's safety, but it's kind of, this is why you talk about growth and death. It's like a slow death, to put it nicely. It's like a slow death. But you kind of, so you're dying before you're dead. Yeah, I'm going to be blunt. You're dying before you're dead. You're not reaching your potential. You're not following your dreams. You're not speaking your truth. You're not putting your voice out there. You're not making a difference in the world. You're not doing any of those things. You're not following your passions. You're not doing what lights you up. You're not helping others. You might be very focused on you and your problems, which does not feel good. In case you hadn't noticed, because you might not have. Because the thing is that when we're in safety, we don't realise how there's any different things out there. Okay, so we're in safety, we're in a comfort zone. It feels like crap, but it's the crap that you know, yeah? And it's kind of like you might try and work your way out of it, you might try and overthink it, you might try and find a way to do something different. It's exhausting, all of that. And this is what happens with anxiety as well, is that people are trying to control it, to manage it, all of those things. It's exhausting. But you're in that space of comfort and you're trying to kind of move, but at the same time, it's what you know. And it is horrible. So, when people, on the other hand, follow their passions, do something crazy, go outside of their comfort zone, and be kind of, they're afraid, don't get me wrong, it's not that they're not afraid, they are afraid, although a lot of that fear you cannot create for yourself if you be present and let go of thinking about what might happen, what's happened in the past, all of that stuff that hasn't happened yet. Because basically you've just made a decision, maybe, to follow your dreams. But there's the commitment, once you've made that commitment to do it, you kind of have to do it then. And at least, it's like that's the major step, really, is to move from safety to commitment and making a decision to do something. That's a big step, but that's just the start. Okay? And that journey of moving out of safety and following your passions, it's hard at times. It's scary at times. You can overthink things at times. It's not a walk in the park, and maybe it's not for everybody. You have to be determined. You have to do your best. You have to do whatever it takes sometimes. You have to be happy with, not be happy with risk, but you have to be able to ride with risk at times as well. So it's not an easy path to take, although you can make it easier for yourself as well and enjoy that journey and be more open to maybe receiving help and receiving opportunities and letting go of control, but at the same time kind of staying with knowing yourself, so building knowing yourself, knowing that you're doing the right thing, knowing that once you've made a decision, you at least won't regret not making a decision. And whatever happens, when you have that mindset that whatever happens, you will learn from it, because believe me, I've made some, I wouldn't call them mistakes, but I did some things that didn't go quite to plan, but that I won from anyway, because that's my mindset's like. I always win because I grew from those experiences. And that's the mindset that makes it a little bit easier, really, is to grow from those experiences. It's to not beat yourself up about things, because when people do make mistakes on that path, they tend to beat themselves up about things. So we have safety, which is like a slow death, because it's horrible. If you are constantly feeling like life should be different, so you're resisting what is and kind of trying to move towards what you want to do, maybe, but resisting what is, it's not going to make it easy. So that's one part. There's loads more to this, really. But I wanted to share this little bit with you, just to show up and give you this. Because if you are a person that is in safety, or if you are a person that is resisting doing something different, maybe you are finding that, it's hard with the people around you, the negativity that's around you. Maybe you're finding that you don't trust yourself enough. Or if you are a person that has made that leap and thinks you can do it on your own, because I did. I thought I could do it on my own. And then I had a rude awakening, really, and I had to kind of invest in myself and get some help with that, which made it a lot quicker to make leaps and things like that, and to expand my thinking, really, in that sometimes we think in a kind of we might think we're limitless, but we think in a kind of restricted way, because there's only so much we know, and there's a lot out there that we don't know, which is why letting go of what we think we know is good. But people sometimes have a problem with that, don't they, about uncertainty and letting go of what they think they know, and they hold on to knowing and having the answers, and that's why you end up there in safety and not being able to move from there, but not following your passions, not doing what lights you up, not sharing your contribution to the world, not following that path, not reaching your potential, not doing those things that inside because you might have a feeling that there's more to life, there's more to what you can do, there's something you might like to do in the future that you haven't done yet. When's the right time? There's no right time. You just have to start, and that's the main thing. Just start. So there's lots of places you could be. There's lots of there's loads of stuff out there that can help you, in terms of information, in terms of reading, in terms of resources. Yeah. I think that having the kind of routines and feeding that mind, because it's best to be in your heart, operate from your heart, serving others, doing all of that, but the mind it gets in the way sometimes. So it's what you feed it. Are you feeding it doubt? Are you feeding it you question yourself? Are you listening to others? Because their paths are different. You don't have to listen to anybody, just listen to yourself, because you're the one that has to be happy with the decisions that you make. And even if they turn out not to be what you thought they were going to be, you can still learn from them, as I did. So yeah, that's it in a nutshell. I mean, I think there's a lot of stuff in there that, I tend to think, oh, I'm going to talk about this. And then it goes, whoa, and it gets bigger because I want to give you some more. But, do it, just do it. Just let go of that safety, follow your passions, do what you want to do. Don't overthink it. Don't worry about anything. Just enjoy doing that, creating that. But do it consistently is the other thing, and we tend not to do it consistently. So, myself, I've had things to do. I've started a couple of other businesses. You get taken off track sometimes. So it's about doing it consistently. So this is me showing up today. No excuses to share something with you, and start that consistency for myself again. Because I have been consistent, but I've been consistent in other things, and maybe not here. Hello. I'm back. And that's it, you've got to show up consistently. Focus on what it is you want to create, and then just do that every single day. Every single day. What other things could you be doing every single day that would assist you in that? Yeah. So listening to others is not going to assist you in that, is it? Overthinking things is not going to assist you in that. What are the things that are going to take you closer to your goal? What is going to assist you in that? Feed that mind with the good stuff. Think big. Yeah. Don't limit yourself. Get some help. You don't have to do it alone. There's loads of help out there. So, that's a big one. So I'm going to say goodbye now because I've got other things to do. Because I like a varied life, mind. I like to do lots of different things. I get a bit bored with doing the same things. And maybe, I had a few things in my personal life that meant I had to kind of adjust stuff, which you do get that as well. You get things along the way where you have to adjust things, and you have to maybe take different tracks and do different things and, do that. But get back on track. Get back on track. Get back to it, You do that too. Yeah. This is me telling you to do that too. Get back on it. Back on it and get it done. Whatever it is that you've been meaning to do that's going to take you close to your goal, get it done. So I'm going to sign off now. Hopefully that was useful to you and I haven't just babbled for, 13 minutes. And I'll pop this on my YouTube for everybody to be able to see and hopefully get some value from. Okay, thanks. Bye.